Hi, my little butterflies, and welcome back to our series, The Broken Mirror. As always, the parts before this are linked in the description. This chapter is written by January and Lazy. The art was done by Lazy, and as for the voice actors, I will be playing Adrien slash Chat Noir and the narrator.
Hi, I'm Lazy and I'll be playing Marinette slash Ladybug, Alya, Tikki, and Tom.
Hi, I'm January and I'll be playing Sabine and Nino.
Things are getting interesting. If you're a long-term viewer, we extremely appreciate you for being here with us. We're almost halfway. Now, Chapter 11. The Notes from No One. 3 days. 3 whole days and no sign of acclimatizations. The thoughts overwhelmed her, impaling her with the truth of her final scores. It didn't take a genius to know that she failed, though as long as she didn't know the results just yet, she'd pretend everything was fine. She wondered if Chat Noir took finals and how he did on them. He must have done as badly as Marinette, since they both had little to no time to study. But she was Ladybug, and Ladybug doesn't fail. A thought popped into her head. Would he love Ladybug less if she knew she was a failure? Marinette shut her eyes and forced a thought of her head. She thought about what he would say to comfort her instead. Something like, "It's okay, Marinette. They're just numbers. They mean nothing. You're still the most brilliant person I've ever met. And meowtiful." She smiled to herself. A pun. Of course he makes stupid jokes to comfort her. Marinette dragged herself to the stairs and sat down until she reached the floor. She grabbed a towel and a set of clothes before opening the trapdoor and trudging herself down. She stopped in the kitchen and glancing at the TV was playing the news. Ah, the news. That's her other thought. Who had taken those photos of them, and were they watching her now? Marinette continued to set upstairs further to the bathroom. Marinette set her things down, stripped and turned the handle on the wall, pouring hot water onto the floor with the drain. She stepped in, feeling the water burn against her skin. She didn't bother to change it, though. Well, the water flowed down her scalp and onto her bare back. It soothed her, momentarily forgetting the distress the day brought. She spent enough time in the water to make her skin red until she finally stepped out. Once dressed, she opened the door, cool air hitting her red skin. She shivered before shaking it off and walking up to the kitchen where her dad was talking animatedly. Her presence didn't bother either of them. Marinette opened a cabinet and grabbed a bowl before moving to the pantry and pulling out cereal. She sat at the counter, Tom still telling Sabine about some new cool grocery store in America. Marinette's eyes dropped and stayed fixated on the bowl in front of her.
What's wrong, Marinette?
Tom asked, stopping his story short. Marinette glanced up to her parents.
Oh, good morning.
She mumbled.
Nothing's wrong.
She finished, not believing it herself before staring at the bowl again. Sabine came up to behind Marinette, resting the back of her hand on her forehead.
You don't have a fever.
Her mother added.
I just didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all.
She offered a smile, hoping her parents would believe her. I mean, technically, it wasn't a lie.
I'm going to the Christmas light show with my friends later today.
How fun! I remember when Tom took me to one of those. He was such a gentleman.
Sabine remarked.
Oh, was it the one by City Hall?
Tom added as Marinette took her last spoonfuls. Marinette didn't say another word as she dropped her bowl into the sink and shoved the cereal in the cabinet as her parents recollected their memories. With that, she left the kitchen and headed back to her room, closing the trapdoor with a sigh. A pit grew in her stomach as she fell against the wall and slid down it, bringing her knees to her chest.
What's wrong, Marinette?
Tikki asked as she flew down from the bed.
Finals results come out today.
Marinette stated with dread in her voice.
Oh, Marinette, I'm pretty sure you did well.
Tikki attempted to soothe her.
Tikki, what am I gonna do if I fail?
Although she already knew she most likely failed, but it wasn't true until the results came out.
Don't think like that.
Tikki flew over to her face and hugged her cheek as Marinette turned around to face Tikki. She took Tikki's word and pretended it was fine, and she didn't fail. Instead, she pushed those thoughts out and began working on her dress again, checking the time every so often. 12:54, 1:12, 2:56, 3:49, 4:24, 4:43. After getting far enough that you could actually call it a dress, her phone vibrated, indicating a notification.
Ah!
Marinette jumped back from her dress and stood as if there was a rat on the floor.
Tikki, what does this say?
Tikki flew to her phone and checked.
It says grades were updated. Ah!
Marinette ran to her phone and tapped on a notification, entering her password. She waited in anticipation as the page loaded. She scrolled down to her math final. Her heart dropped.
64.
She scrolled further to the English final score.
65.
It was only slightly better, but both were failing scores. Tears pricked her eyes and threatened her vision. She dropped to the floor, curling herself into a ball.
Marinette, it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Her phone began vibrating violently as she turned it over.
Have you guys seen your English final score?
Yeah, how'd you guys do? I got a 77.
Nice, dude. I got an 85.
Damn, I got a 90. How about you, Mari?
Marinette rubbed her eyes and began typing something, but then deleted it.
I did okay. I got a 75.
She lied and gave herself an extra 10 points. She didn't need to worry the others with her failure. Her phone dung.
That's pretty good. Kim failed with the 66.
She failed with a point less than Kim.
Okay, how about the math final? I got an 83.
87.
Since she already lied about her English score, why not go all the way?
74.
81.
Damn. Anyways, who's ready for the Christmas light show? I know I am.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
Light show. Right. Okay, she had 10 minutes to figure out what she was going to wear and do her hair. They would be here at 5:30. Marinette picked out an outfit and consisted of an oversized t-shirt, some jeans, and a black jacket. Once dressed, she walked to her vanity to apply makeup. As she finished applying her lip gloss, her phone vibrated.
We're outside. They're here.
She grabbed her purse and opened it, and Tikki flew in. Marinette sprinted down to the bakery and swung open the door.
Late as always, Marinette.
Alya joked. Marinette slumped down inside.
I try.
It's fine, Marinette. Adrien came up on her right side and wrapped his arm around her neck.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Nino smiled. Alya rolled her eyes.
Come on, let's get going.
She pulled Nino's arm, urging him to follow her. Adrien unattached himself from Marinette's side, and they followed Alya next to each other. After a quick walk, they arrived at the Trocadero. The lights hung around, shone brightly against the dark blue sky.
Dude, look how dark it got already.
Nino pointed towards the sky. He was right. It was only a 20-minute walk, and in that time the sky turned from a light blue with light hints of orange and red to a dark blue, almost black. Yeah, it did, Adrien replied. Food stands lined the pathways, ranging from pastries and soups to ice cream and hot chocolate. Alya ogled each food stand.
Can we get hot chocolate?
Alya asked as she looked at their group. Yeah, I can go for some hot chocolate. Adrien nodded.
Of course, babe.
Nino smiled, linking his and her hands together.
Marinette?
Alya asked, noticed she hadn't said anything.
Sure.
Marinette replied with a lack of enthusiasm.
Okay then, Nino and I'll go get some, and you two
She paused and pointed at them.
will find us the perfect spot.
Alya pulled Nino along with her towards the opposite direction of them. Alya peeked over her shoulder.
Oh, and if it isn't the perfect spot, no chocolate for you.
She smiled. With that, Alya and Nino blurred with the crowd of Parisians and tourists, leaving Adrien and Marinette alone. Adrien turned to Marinette. Let's find the perfect spot, shall we? Marinette smiled and nodded. Adrien slipped his hand in hers, their palms pressed together. Adrien pushed through the crowd, Marinette following close behind him. She brushed everyone she passed, clutching her purse to her side. The air smelled of alcohol and smoke. She coughed. She turned to each side, avoiding collision as she walked. People passed by all sizes, different hair colors, styles. Someone caught her eye. Green eyes stared at her as she passed. Her purse knocked out of her hands as she bumped into them. She caught it midair. When she looked up, her view was blocked by another tourist, before she could make out what she had seen. She shook her head.
Adrien, are we almost there?
She choked out. He coughed. Yeah, almost. After what felt like hours, they made it to the other side, which was barren compared to what they had just been. They crossed arms over the ledge and Marinette's side, feeling lightheaded. You okay? He asked with concern. She hummed, forcing a smile. Okay, I'll text them. He pulled out his phone and typed something. Only moments later, which were filled with awkward silence, Alya and Nino emerged from the crowd, both holding two cups.
Hey, did anyone order hot chocolate?
Alya giggled, handing them to Marinette and Adrien. Thanks, Alya. Adrien smiled, taking a sip.
Of course, you'll always be my favorite rich boy.
Alya smiled. What? Alya and Nino burst out laughing, and after a while, Marinette joined in. When the laughter died down, Alya tried to grab a cup from Nino, but he pulled away. Alya's eyebrows furrowed.
What's wrong, babe?
After the way you treated me during finals week, do you think I deserve something?
Nino smirked. Alya pecked his cheek.
How's that?
Fine.
he replied, handing her the cup.
For now.
The streetlights dimmed, indicating the show would be starting soon. Alya grabbed Nino's hand and leaned against the ledge. Lights covered the Eiffel Tower from base to tip, glowing vibrantly. The lights turned from Christmas colors to showing a story between Paris's heroes, Ladybug and Chat Noir. She just rendered her earlier thoughts about Chat Noir, how he might judge her because of her scores. She felt a sudden weight weigh her down. How did a simple thought turn into something she hoped never to feel again? She took a deep breath.
Calm down, Marinette. It doesn't matter. No one knows how you did. The world's not over. I mean, like, it's not like it can decide if you get in college or not anything.
She shut her eyes.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Wishing it never happened isn't gonna help.
Before she knew, the show had ended. Marinette took a final deep breath to calm herself and opened her purse, taking out her phone. A white folded piece of paper fluttered to the ground, and she stared at it in confusion before dropping down to pick it up. She unfolded it.
One is revealed and so is the other. Watch your back, Ladybug.
She stared blankly at it. Is this a joke?
What the hell?
She snapped.
Very funny, guys.
They stared at her dumbfoundedly.
Are you okay?
Alya asked.
Who put this in my purse?
Marinette asked, raising the folded paper, the text blocked from their vision. No one did. Adrien stared.
What the hell?
She whispered, lowering the paper. Alya stepped to Marinette and took the paper from her hand, unfolding it.
Oh, shoot.
Alya stared into Marinette's eyes and at a loss for words.
We need to get you out of here.
Marinette nodded and Alya pulled Marinette's arm back to the way they came from, through crowds, leaving Nino and Adrien.
When'd you get it?
Alya asked in a hushed voice.
I don't know. It just appeared after the show.
Marinette replied.
Shoot. Did you leave your purse anywhere? Did anyone open it? No, I don't think so.
Sure, she thought she saw someone, but she was holding her purse the entire walk through. Green eyes flooded her vision. Could it have been the person she saw?
Do you know anyone who might know?
Alya asked.
No, no one could have known.
Her head buzzed. She couldn't think clearly because of all the smoke she was inhaling. She couldn't deal with this now.
Alya, babe!
They heard Nino call from behind them. They stopped and turned around to see Nino. Alya glared.
What's going on?
He asked. Alya pulled out the paper from her front pocket and handed it to Nino.
Alya, wait, no, stop!
Marinette reached to grab it, but Nino had already opened it and read it.
Oh, shoot.
Nino breathed.
It's fine, Marinette. He knows.
Alya explained.
You told him?
Marinette blurted.
More like he figured it out.
Alya said something before continuing.
Where's Adrien?
He was right behind me.
Nino said. Only moments later, Adrien appeared behind Nino out of breath. What's going on? He asked.
Nothing.
They all replied in unison. Adrien stared in confusion. Are you sure? He stammered.
Yeah, Marinette just got a text from her parents saying that they were going to London tomorrow.
Alya fibbed. Oh. Okay then. Adrien tilted his head. Alya grabbed Marinette's shoulder from the side.
And she has to go now, right, Nino?
She cocked her head at Nino.
Yep, that's alright. They're going super early in the morning. Better get to bed now.
Nino continued her lie, pushing Marinette towards the exit.
We'll catch up later, Adrien.
Alya called, pulling Marinette along. They didn't look back.
As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you think is going to happen in the following chapters. Things are getting very interesting, and we're all excited to see what you think. Only one more chapter before the platonic date, aka the half of our series. Now before your time runs out, enjoy these bloopers, because after the platonic date, bloopers will be gone.
Oh.
By the end of the series, there's just gonna be Flynn gagging.
Just
30 minutes straight.
Yeah, just like at the end, just like, hey guys, here's a little special video of Flynn gagging every single time we click the record button. Just animatedly. I can't read, guys. I'm dyslexic.
What's wrong, Mir?
It's gonna be dope.
Gnarly, man.
Gnarly. Not dope, it's gonna be gnarly.
It's gonna be gnarly, man.
Gnarly, dude. She grabbed her Porsche? Not her Porsche. Gosh dang it, Flynn.
Yeah, she has a Porsche now. She'll be driving.
After a quick walk, they arrived at the I know it. I'm not gonna ask it.
They didn't look back to see if he died by the murderer.